Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers review Major League Baseball on a Monday night. Pretty good slate here. I got two games picked out and they're separated. One starts at 6:40 p.m. Eastern, the other at 9:40 p.m. Eastern. Let's get started in these two games. Game number one, 6:40 p.m. Eastern, 9:11, 9:12 on the rotation. That's going to be the Boston Red Sox taking on the Detroit Tigers. It's Houck versus Job. Slight favorite here towards Boston on the road. Minus 120s to minus 125s depending on where you're shopping at. But the total itself opened up at 8 and that's risen to 8.5. And I agree with that line move. You take a look at Tanner Houck on the mound. Hasn't been that great this year, specifically to left-handed batters. Good lefties in the lineup tonight. Carpenter, Keith, Green, McKinstry, and Sweeney there, enough to balance out some of the right-handed batters, which might struggle just slightly here against Tanner Houck. You take a look at Detroit on the opposite side. We like a lot of things about that lineup. And today, as they were going up against Jackson Job on the mound struggling with lefty and righty batters here, but for Boston's lineup, Duran, Devers, Bregman, and Abreu all at the top of that lineup with heavy weighted on-base percentages and ISO power numbers. We'll keep it simple in this game tonight. We're going over 8.5 runs between Boston and Detroit. Game number two, 9:15, 9:16 on the rotation. That's a 9:40 start, a little bit late night here on the West Coast, specifically the Pacific Northwest. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. That's going to be Schmidt versus Hancock on the mound. Line open up at 8, still sitting at 8 at most outlets. The favorite, however, increasing right now. Minus 130 or so overnight for the Yankees. That now sits anywhere between minus 145 to minus 150, depending on where you're shopping at. Clark Smith is on the mound today, struggling against left-handed batters with ISO power number and weighted on base percentages today. You take a look at J.P. Crawford, Jorge Polanco, as well as Cal Raleigh and Rowdy Tellez. They've also had very good statistics over the past month against right-handed pitchers. They should be able to hit tonight. But also, conversely, on the opposite side, you take a look at Emerson Hancock. Not a great pitcher to lefty and righties this year. And also the three batters at the top of the lineup. Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Ben Rice should do damage tonight against Hancock. I know it's a tough-hitting ballpark tonight. I don't think that's going to matter. We're getting more than 8 runs. Let's take the over 8 runs. So how about that? Two games to take a look at tonight. Boston and Detroit, over 8.5. The New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners, over 8 runs here. 2 overs, 2-0. Let's move it to Tuesday. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.